Okay, so welcome you all once again in this web designing course lecture. And today we are going to start with our CSS topic. So let's start to know, let's understand what is CSS first of all. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do, nodes.txt. CSS is basically full form will be something like Cascading Style Sheet. Okay, this is called cascading style sheet. Cascading means what? Let's understand first. Cascading style sheet. This is the full form of CSS. Okay. Cascading means what? Suppose if I'm writing anything like suppose a equal to 5 or 2, whatever, and if I'm writing a equal to 3, okay, and a equal to 5, something like that. If I want to print a value, okay, print value of what? Print value of a, then what will be the result over here? The result over here we will be getting 5 only, because these values are getting overridden. Okay, so this value will override all these values. That is why we will be getting the latest value whatever we have over here. In the same scenario, okay, suppose I have a tag which is called h1 tag, and I am giving a color, okay, background color. Suppose I am giving it as a black, okay, and in next line if I target the same thing, same selector, okay, same element, and over here instead of black I am giving green. Okay, so what will happen? We will be able to see our background color as green only, and this black color will be ignored. We will be having the latest styling whatever we have for that particular element. So this is the basic understanding of cascading style sheet. Okay, so if you understand what is cascading style sheet, then you can very well implement that in your website or web page, whatever you'll be creating. Okay, so before that, let me just explain one more thing over here, theoretical part. What are the types of CSS do we have in our CSS? Wow, can you see that? Over here, I have just written types of CSS and I'm getting the prompt like I have inline style, internal style, and external style. So I'm giving tab so that I can just accept it. These three types are CSS we do have. Okay, so what is this basically? Inline CSS is little bit similar to, like, if we are creating a h1 tag over here, okay, h1 tag, and let me just create that h1 tag over here, h1 tag, and I'm writing like heading. Okay, if I am providing the styling over here, okay, style equal to quotes, okay, quotes, inside that if I write color and I provide red, that means this is inline styling of CSS. Like this is the first style. Like wherever we have that particular tag, okay, we are providing the styling inside that only with the help of style attribute. Okay, this will be referred as inline style. And what is internal styling? Okay, So internal styling will be something like, or within that particular document, if we are writing all the stylings in head tag with the help of style tag, so that will be referred as internal styling. Okay, within head tag. Okay, head tag, that is called internal styling. And what is external styling? We will be creating a file, a separate file of CSS. Generally we have that file name as style.css. If we are creating that particular file, and if we are putting all the CSS, okay, or targeting all the elements from our HTML page, and providing all the styling information in that file, and we are attaching that particular file to our HTML file, that will be called as, that style.css file will be called as external style sheet. Okay, so in this scenario we will have an external file with all the styling, all the stylings. Okay, this is the basic understanding of CSS. First of all, let's understand with the help of examples now. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one demo html file over here. Okay, demo1.html file, and let's start with our boilerplate. Okay, and over here what I'm going to do, same thing what I had explained in you in my text file, I'll be trying to implement those things over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's have this h1 tag over here and heading. Okay, you can see that I have heading over here, and the heading is written in black color. If I want to change the color, I can use three types of CSS, that is inline, internal and external. Let's see what is inline first of all. So for inline we will be using this style attribute, and over here I can use color property, and I'll be providing the value. Okay, aquamarine. Okay, you can see aqua, let's have aqua, only aqua. Okay, over here you can see aqua. So after that, if I want to provide any other styling as well, okay, so suppose over here I want background color as well for this. Okay, like I want bisque, you can see that. If I want to provide any font family, font family, okay, I can choose anything, like let's have this one. Okay, so all the things whatever I have provided over here within this style attribute is called as inline CSS. We can do n number of styling over here, all the styling whatever we want for this particular element. But what is the drawback over here? Suppose if I want to create another h1 tag over here, okay, h1 tag over here, and over here what I want the same styling whatever I had created over here, specified over here, that has to be implemented over here as well. So that will be a task for us. So in that scenario what we have to do, we have to, let's have some data inside it, styling heading 1. Okay, so in that scenario what I have to do, I have to just copy all this thing. Okay, and over here I need to paste. After that only it will be having the same styling whatever we had given for our first element. The thing is that what drawbacks I can see over here, the number of lines, okay, are increasing over here. Coding is increasing over here. Okay. And if suppose I want, like if I'm creating in such a way, if anybody tells me like, no, I do not want this aqua color for this particular heading h1 tag. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to go in each and every line and change that thing. So that will be a task for us. And over here in programming, what we have to do, we have to minimize the time spent to achieve any result, basically we can say. Okay. So for that, what we will be doing, suppose I am creating a paragraph tag over here. Okay. Paragraph tag over here, and I am writing lorem 10. Okay. Lorem 10 I have written. And let me just introduce you with internal styling now. So for that internal styling, what we have to go, we have to head towards head tag, and inside that head tag, we have to start with style tag. Okay. Within style tag, what we can do, we can have this element, P element targeted. Okay. Over here, what we can do, we can give a color of what I want color as blue. Okay. That's it. Color as blue I wanted over here, and I can see that. And what else will happen now? If I create any other paragraph tag, okay, lorem 15, okay, you can see very well over here that I have the same styling for this paragraph tag which I just created. Okay, that becomes very easy for me to handle. And over here you can see coding is also very less. Okay, coding is also very less as compared to inline css, and inline css is not preferred way of styling any element in your web designing course. Okay, because it will be unnecessarily um, utilizing more time and more space. Okay, so we should stick to internal styling, and above that we can go to our external styling. That will be helping you even more. Okay, that will be helping you even more, because if you want to apply the same styling to any other page element, this type of element, then you have to just link that particular style sheet with that page as well, and you are done with that styling. Okay, so that these are all the um, drawbacks and benefits of different types of all the types of CSS whatever we have over here. That means inline, internal, and external CSS. Okay, now let's see what is cascading style sheet. Over here, what I have done, I have targeted P over here. P is what, basically this is my selector. This is my selector. Okay, this is my selector, and this is my property, and this is my value, what I have assigned to this particular selector. Over here, this P becomes a tag, and inside my style sheet, or wherever I am using style tag, inside that it is referred as selector. Okay, it's referred as selector. Okay, over here we have property and value. Suppose if I again target this P tag, okay, and over here if I give color only, color as red, so can you see that I have both the paragraph tags in red color? What about this blue color, what we have implemented over here? That is ignored now, because this is the latest style what we have applied to this particular paragraph tag. So this is called, this feature of ignoring the previous styling. Okay, this is called cascading of styles. Okay, that is why CSS is called as, that is the name only. So it is basically cascading style sheet. This is the reason why we call it as cascading style sheet. Just let me know in the chat box whether this explanation, whatever we have covered till now, is it clear, everyone? Okay. Okay, fine. So this was all about our inline internal CSS and introduction. We will see later on our external CSS when we will be creating multiple pages. And when we want to apply the same styling to the to similar kind of elements in all the pages, then we will be using our external CSS. Okay. So till then we will be using what? We will be using internal CSS only. Okay. So this is it for selectors. Okay, now one more thing. Let's understand over here. Like you can see over here, I have two paragraph tags. Okay, let me just make it something like this. I have two paragraph tags over here. My requirement is that I should have one paragraph tag in some other color or other styling, and I want other in some other thing, or I want, let's have one more also over here, lorem 20. Okay, we have three now, and you can see that we have all the stylings copied to each and every paragraph because of this particular line. Okay, because of this particular styling, whatever we have done, because of that. So now what I want over here, I want this particular paragraph tag. Okay, this particular paragraph tag to become of different color, and it should have background color as well. It should have different font family. It should have different font size. Okay, all these things we want different for this particular paragraph tag. Okay, we don't want for this, we don't want for this, we want only for this. So how to make it out of the crowd, like how to make it unique? Okay, how to make a unique styling to this particular paragraph? For that, what we will be doing, I will be implementing class over here. Okay, class over here. Let's have class my style. Okay, class as my style. Okay, now what I'll be doing, I will be targeting this particular class name. Okay, if I have to target a class, then I have to start with dot sign. Okay, dot my style, and then everything same. Okay, what is this basically? My style. Okay, my style is basically, we are targeting this particular paragraph. We are not targeting this particular paragraph. We are not targeting this particular paragraph. We are targeting only this paragraph. Why? Because this class type, okay, class name is available in this particular paragraph only. That is why. And for targeting a class name, we have to use dot symbol. Okay, dot symbol. Let's have one styling. Color, I want something else now. I want, let's have green color. This dark green color. I want this color. So you can see over here, we have a different color which is out of this two paragraph tags. We have made this particular paragraph unique paragraph now. Okay, so over here what I can do, I can provide font family. Okay, font family, let's have cursive. Okay, you can see it has become cursive now. Okay, font size. Okay, font size as well, we want large. We have that styling over here on this particular paragraph, and you can see this paragraphs, two paragraphs, first and the third, are untouched. Okay, so with the help of this we can, with the help of class name, we can do this. With the help of id also we can do, but why I did not choose id over here, I'll just explain in a bit. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to create another paragraph over here. Just try to understand the logic, what logic, uh, everything on what logic everything works in css. Okay, because all these things are available on different resources, but you have to understand the logic why it is happening some in that way. You have to understand that only. Okay, so over here what I'm going to do, I'm going to have my paragraph lorem, let's have 30. Okay, lorem 30. As soon as I created this particular paragraph, you can see that this paragraph got this styling. Okay, which is from third and the first paragraph which we have already created, which is a part of this particular style. Okay, because over here we have paragraph tag only. Now what I need over here, what I require over here, I want this paragraph tag as well to become of this kind. Okay, so for that what I have to do, should I create another class, my style 2, and target this particular style name, class name in my css, and start doing again all these things. Just copy this thing and put over there. Let me do that. Okay, my style 2. Okay, over here what I'll be doing, I have to have all these things similar. So now we got this particular paragraph and this particular paragraph in same style. But the thing is that what is happening over here, we are repeating ourselves. Okay, programming says that do not repeat yourself, and over here what we are doing, we are repeating ourselves. Like over here we are repeating the same thing. So what we can do over here is that, correct. So what we can do, we can remove this thing. Okay, we should not use another class name. Okay, instead of that what we can do, we can apply the same class name. Done. We can apply the same class name to any element, whatever we want. Suppose I want, it is not like that we can apply this class name to paragraph tag only. Okay, we can apply to anything. Okay, suppose I have h3 tag over here. Let's have lorem 5. Okay, lorem 5 I have, and over here I want the same styling. So what I can do, I can just straight away copy this thing and paste over here. I'll be getting the same styling for this particular thing as well. Over here only one change will be that this particular text is little bit bolder than this particular text. Why? Because the tag whatever I have used over here, that is h3 tag, and the tag whatever I have used over here, that is paragraph tag. That is the difference. Okay, generally also if we use h3 tag and paragraph tag, we will be having font size differences. Okay, boldness difference we will be having. So similar thing we are getting over here, and else everything else is similar to this particular paragraph tag. So you can see how easily we are able to provide similar kind of styling to multiple elements with the help of this class name, whatever we have created over here. Now, there is a twist here. Okay, there is a twist here. So what we can do, suppose I want what I want. Okay, I want over here something else also. Let's have h2 tag, okay, over here, and let's have lorem 10. Lorem 10 we have. Let's copy this multiple times. Okay, I have copied this multiple times. Now, what I want to do, I want to apply. I had said yesterday, I think we had discussed, like if we want to make a group of elements, so what we can use, we can use class name. Okay, that is why you can see we have put this class name over here, this class name over here, this class name over here. So all these elements are having the same style type. Okay, so if I call this particular class name, okay, like 10th division A, come with me, and you all should have this color, this font family, this font size, then everything whatever we have on that particular page, everybody is having that particular styling. Okay, that has become a class. Okay, that has become a group. Now what we want over here, we want something else. We want to address a particular element, a particular student with his or her roll number. So in that scenario, what comes into picture is ID. Okay, so what we want to do over here, like you can see over here, we have h2 tags over here. Now I want this particular, let me just first of all provide a styling to h2 tag first. Okay, h2 tag, I'm providing a style. Okay, let's have, why I'm using only color and only background color, because it becomes very easy to explain the things. Okay, that is why I'm using only this uh, properties. So don't worry about that. We will be seeing other properties in our coming lectures. Okay, so over here, let me have what I should have, brown. Let's have brown also. So you can see over here, like my h2 tags, every h2 tag has become brown in color. It is not like that I should have all the tags just one after the other. Okay, if I create any h2 tag, okay, suppose over here I am creating, okay, over here suppose I am creating a h2 tag, okay, and over here lorem 20, okay, something like that. You can see that I will be having the same styling whatever we have over here. Okay, so in this particular page, whatever tags will be similar, they will be getting the same styling as per our stylings, whatever we have applied here, in our internal styling. Okay, so what is happening over here? We have h2 tag 1, 2, 3, and this has become now 4. Okay, what we want over here, we want this particular h2 tag to be unique. Okay, this third one we want to become unique, so we will be providing an id to it. Now let's have an id, let's have an id, my h2, that's it. Okay, my h2. Now over here what I'll be doing, just make a note over here what changes you can see. So for targeting an id in our style sheet, we have to use hash symbol. Okay, we have to use hash symbol, and over here I have to provide the name, like my h2, okay, curly braces, Inside that, what I can do, I can provide background color. Let's have background color now. Background color of antique white. You can see over here, only this particular H2 tag is having now background color is antique white. And this three H2 tags do not have that particular background. Okay, so now you can say that similar to this class name, whatever we had over here, we can use that. Okay, we can use in that way only. So let's use that and see what will be the difference. Is there any problem with that if we use id? Because I have already been saying that we should use id only once, that will be unique or something like that. Let's see how our browser interprets that particular id if it finds multiple times. Okay, so let me just provide the similar id to this particular paragraph as well. Let's have, oh wow, over here you can see we have both the paragraph both the heading tags, h2 tags of same background color. Okay, they have the same background color, but there is a twist over here. But ids, just make a note of that, ids should not be used, same id name should not be used multiple times. That should be used only once in that particular sheet, in that particular document. Okay, why? Because that will not affect over here when we are trying to show our data on our website. But if we try to implement, if we try to implement javascript later on, we will be trying to implement the javascript as well. At that time we will be having hard time to introduce anything with that particular tag if we want to target an id, if we want to target that particular element with the help of id. Okay, that is why we say that ids should be unique and class names can be used multiple times. Same class name, my style, can be used multiple times, but id should not be used. If I want to use over here, I should have something else. Okay, so what I have done over here, my h21 I have created now. So this id and this id are two different ids now. Okay, so we will see later on. I'm just leaving a string behind, like why we should have, okay, why we should have different id names for different elements in html file. Okay, so this is it for id and class, and how we can use this id and class to provide styling to our elements, and how we can use this tag names as a selector over here in our css and provide styling to it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this particular file. Okay, now I'm going to create another file, demo2.html. okay, demo2.html I have created now. Let me start with boilerplate. Boilerplate is also done now. Okay, now I have not introduced you all. I have just, I think once or twice I have told you. Okay, only couple of times I have told you, like whenever you are doing any coding, okay, let it be web designing, let it be python, let it be java, let it be php, let it be anything. Okay, let it be your r react, okay, angular, whatever you are doing, comments are very important. Okay, because if you write comments for each and everything, that means you are trying to explain each and every thing whatever you are doing in your code to your colleague. Like you might have heard, like when you go for your interviews and all, you say, you write in your strength that you are a good learner. Okay, after that you might have written you are a good team player. Okay, team player, or what we can say, team type of, we I can work in a team, something that related term you might have used in your resume. So what is that basically, what refers that to you basically is that whatever things you will be doing, it is not like that I'm a team player, that means I will be talking nicely with everyone. That is also important. Okay, talking with your colleagues is also important, but you should also be helping them in your activity, in their activity, whatever they are doing. That makes you a team player. So if you are doing a coding, if you are coding something, how can you help anybody else? Okay, how can you help anybody else when you are doing your own coding? If your team leader asks you to create a page, okay, and you're just creating that page, okay, heading tag you are putting, image putting, paragraph, everything you are putting, how you will be helping your colleagues with the help of with that particular code? I will just explain it to you over here. Like suppose um, navigation bar. Okay, navigation bar start. Okay, this is my commenting. Okay, this is my comment. Navigation bar end. Within this lines, like line number 10 and line number 12, I'll be writing everything whatever I want to write for my navigation bar. Okay, if I want to create a div, okay, div nav bar. Okay, and if I want to have some links, okay, um, any link, let it be, and suppose home. Okay, and over here suppose I have products. We have suppose over here contact. Okay, whatever pages we are creating, we will be putting everything in this particular codes only, in this particular between this particular lines only, so that suppose next day you are on leave. Okay, you are on leave and this particular task is not completed and your team leader wants this particular task to be completed. So what he will do, he will assign another person from your team to work on this particular code. Just continue that particular code and finish that work today only, because there is an urgent requirement from the client. Okay, so in that scenario, this commenting whatever you have done, that will be helping your colleague to understand whatever you have coded till now. So in this way you will be able to help your colleague and you will become a team player. Okay, so suppose I'm let's have what we have, um, suppose product images in horizontal view. Okay, oh sorry, oops, view. So what is happening over here, what is happening over here, I'm just commenting, I'm just starting a comment, and after this I'll be putting an image, not an image, I'll be putting many images. Okay, I'll be putting many images over here, and that will be what type, that will be of horizontal view type. Okay, and over here I will be just keeping something like this. So when my colleague will see this code, he or she will understand that within this comments I have navigation thing. Whatever I have to change, I have to change over here only, without wasting my time searching for navigation things or anything throughout the code. I have to just refer in this block only. That's it. My work will be done. So in some way, you are helping your colleague. And if that person wants to change something in this particular images, which are horizontal views, okay, so that person will be coming over here only, this section only. That person can change whatever required as per the requirement from the client. Okay, so in this way you will be helping your colleagues, okay, when you are coding as well. So commenting is very, very important to become a team player. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. So we will try to implement commenting henceforth when we will be doing our next uh, project or something like that. So when I'll be creating something to show you as a project, then I'll be commenting each and everything to make you understand the importance of comments. Okay. Okay. Now let's understand about few things about colors. What types of colors do we have? Okay. What type of colors do we have? We have mostly four four types of colors. Okay, four types of colors. Let me just remove this thing I had just shown as a part of comments. Okay, okay, so there is a question like we want to have multiple line comments over here. So let me just demonstrate that as well. H1 tag lorem 50. Okay, I have this thing. Okay, and let's have H2 tag lorem 20 as well. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to comment these both the things. So this becomes multi-line commenting. Okay, so in that scenario also we will be having the same thing. Like this will be the syntax, like greater sign, okay, or we can say lesser sign, exclamation, um, hyphen hyphen, and wherever you will be putting this hyphen hyphen greater than sign, within that particular area everything will be commented. So let's have an example of that as well. Okay, so suppose I am writing paragraph tag over here lorem 10. Okay, lorem 10 I have written over here. Let's have another image tag as well over here. Okay, everything is there. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to have uh, this thing commented, like from h2 to image. I want these things to be commented so I can comment with that. Okay, so you can see over here we won't be able to see what, we won't be able to see this paragraph, sorry, this heading, this paragraph, and this image is not visible anyways. Let me have some text, my image. Okay, so you can see over here this alt tag is also not visible over here, because this image tag, this paragraph tag, and this h heading tag, eh, all three are commented out. So in this way you can do multi-line commenting as well. Is it clear now? Okay, so what do we have over here? Okay, thank you. So what do we have over here? Let's understand about some uh, color codings. Okay, types of colors, basically we can say types of colors. So over here let's have hello world. Okay, and now what I want to do, I want to apply style to this particular h1 tag. Okay, I want to target with different types of colors, different styles of colors, basically we can say. Okay, so color. Okay, what is the color? You can see over here, these are all the normal colors like red, green, blue, yellow, violet. Okay, all these things are normal colors, day to day use colors like what we have. Okay, now let's introduce some more types of colors. We do have a color type which is called RGB colors. Okay, so the full form will be something like uh, R will become red, green, G will become green, and B will become blue. And so what is that basically? Suppose there is a box of colors. In that we have only two or three colors. Okay, two or three colors I have in that, and I want something fourth color or fifth color to be created. So what you can do, you can use that three colors, initial three colors, and you can mix some proportion of those colors to make a fourth color, and you just change the proportion again with that particular three colors. You will be able to get fifth color as well. So on, you will be getting different colors with different proportion what you mix from that three colors. Okay, so similar to that, we have over here RGB color. Okay, red, green, blue. Red, oops, red, uh, green, blue. So what we will be doing over here, we will be changing the proportion. Okay, we will be changing the proportion, and we will be getting some different colors. So for that, what I'll be explaining you, let me just start with I think it's 11. Okay, let's see this, and next things we'll see tomorrow. RGB color picker. Okay, RGB color picker. Just put anything on your browser, Google, and you'll be getting n number of results. So over here you can see over here we have this RGB color. This is the RGB code. Okay, this is CMYK, this is HSV, and this is HSL. Okay, so basically what we use RGBA, or we use another thing that is called RGBA, A for apple, to change the opacity of that particular color. Okay, so don't worry about that, we will see later on. Okay, so let us understand this thing first of all. So if we use red, green, blue, 255, 255, 255. Okay, if we put everything value as 255, then that color will become white color. If we mix all this color, that will become white color. If we use 0 of green, 0 of red, 0 of blue, then that will make black color. If we change the proportion between 0 to 255, then we will be having different colors. Okay, so let me just demonstrate over here. I am just dragging this thing. Okay, over here, can you see over here the numbers are changing? Okay, so red is 161, green is 141, and blue is 87. If we put this proportion, we will get this particular color. Okay, let's have this one. Okay, over here you can see everything is changed. So if I bring over here this particular selector, so you can see R is 11, G is 84, and B is 50. If we put this thing, okay, if we put this thing, then what will happen? Let's see how we can implement this thing. Okay, let's see how we can implement this thing. And we have another type is that is hex color. Okay, so let me just copy this and come to this particular um, page, and over here instead of this, what I'll be doing, I will be again targeting H1 tag, because this is style cascading style sheet. So I want to put color as what? RGB, and inside this parenthesis I will be pasting that thing. Can you see that we got this particular color? Okay, let's do something over here. Let's increase or decrease the values. Like let me 240. Okay, can you see that I got another color? Let me have, we should have the range between 0 to 255 only for each and every color. That's it. Okay, let's have 144, we have another. Let's have 250, we have another. This is little bit pink type of color. Okay, so you can use this type of color method as well to provide colors to any of the element whatever we have in our on our page, basically we can say. Okay, so is it clear everyone? Just let me know in the chat box, and I think I should stop the session over here only. Okay, so that we can continue from here tomorrow. In tomorrow's session, we will be continuing. Is it fine with you all? Just let me know in the chat box, please. Okay, okay. So everything is clear till now, whatever we have discussed, and we are fine to continue further tomorrow. Okay, fine, thank you. And just let me know what is your feedback. Like, are you all getting the concept what I'm teaching over here? Do you need any changes to be done from my side to make you understand the things or something like that? Just let me know. So I'll be just asking this question again and again after some interval of time, so that there is no problem for you guys to understand any topic whatever I'm teaching over here. So just let me know in the chat box, please. Okay, okay, fine. So at any moment whenever you feel that there has to be some change in teaching style, so just let me know so that I can just work on that. Okay, okay, everything is all right. Okay, thank you, thank you. So this is happening over here. Okay, so I'll be just asking these questions. Okay, you all have to just update me if there is if there is any change required, then I'll be just trying my level best to update at that level, so that we can have a better experience, teaching experience, and studying experience for both of us. Okay, so for now I'm just winding up the session over here only. So everyone, good night, practice hard, see you all tomorrow at 10 p.m. Thank you.